What is going on, Esk8 gang? We back. So a few days ago I tried my first ever hub motor board. It was called a Nuke S1 carbon fiber, also known as a Halo carbon fiber. So the specs. It weighs 6.3 kilograms, top speed is 35 kilometers an hour, max load is 130 kilograms, and the range is 19.2 kilometers. Uphill climb, 25%. It has a 6.6 amp hour LG battery, two 1500 watt motors, and 83mm 78A urethane wheels. Price, $1,500. Now if we compare that to the Evolve Gen 2 Bamboo, which is actually one of my personal boards, and I've had it for about 2 years, it weighs about 10 kilos, give or take, I can't remember. Top speed, 35 kilometers an hour, maximum load, 110 kilograms, max range, 30 kilometers, uphill climb. Honestly, I can't remember. Batteries, also, I can't remember. And it has 80mm 78A orangutan kegels. Price, used, because I don't think you can buy it brand new anymore. If you look on Gumtree, I saw as cheap as $350 and as high as $850. So while the batteries were still at full charge, the first thing we decided to do was do a hill climb test. The general consensus is that hub motor boards lack torque, so we want to find out, could it climb this hill quicker than the Gen 2 board? Surprisingly enough, it did.
You're flat.
Even with the heavier rider on the hub motor board, it still made it up quicker than the single motor Evolve board. Okay, so the next test we decided to do was a good old-fashioned drag race. And again, John, being the heavier rider, he was on the hub motor board and I was on the belt motor board. And it was a little bit difficult to take off at exactly the same time, so we did the run in one direction and then we did the run again in the opposite direction. The first run, the hub motor board won. The second run, the belt motor board won. But in all honesty, I think the hub motor board accelerates just a little bit quicker than the Evolve Bamboo Gen 2. Also, there's more to an electric skateboard than just top speed. You want good brakes as well, because if a car pulls out in front of you, you want strong brakes. You don't want those gradual brakes that will stop you slowly. You want good strong brakes so you don't get run over by the car. So we did a brake test, and what we found was it was pretty even, but again, I think the hub motor, it had better brakes, but only by a hair.
Yeah. And then we slam the brakes. Ready. Oh, so brakes are about the same then. Do one more time.
And then we decided to test the free roll, because everyone raves on about how hub motor boards have really good free roll, so we put it to the test.
One kick. That's pretty good, man. Yeah, just leave it there. Kick push the other board. Hub motor versus single belt motor. That's pretty decent. I thought it'd get like further than that, right?
I actually thought I wouldn't have even gotten this far.
With that, yeah, that's surprisingly fucking got good roll resistance, eh?
So yeah, not that much difference in free roll. I was expecting a bigger gap, but there you go. We then made a figure 8 track, and we did a few laps with each board to see who could get the best time. And in all honesty, man, it was about the same. If it wasn't for the human error in the stopwatch, there was only like a few milliseconds difference. We also tried to slide the board. The only problem was, neither of us knew how to slide.
Just do it a bit.
I had to try and do it 10 times. Oh, yeah, nearly. It doesn't even look like you're trying to slide, you know?
It's the I'm not used to the trigger.
Okay, so overall thoughts and impressions on the nuke. What is it? The nuke S1 Carbon. It's quiet. It's really quiet. Hub motors they're really quiet. Like the GTX, that's pretty quiet, and then the Gen 2 Bamboo, that's even more quiet. But the nuke S1 Carbon, even more quiet. And in my opinion, the quieter the better, man. We did get a little confused with the remote, with the because at one point we thought it was a front wheel drive board, but we just didn't realize that you have to push the thumbstick down and it'll switch it from reverse and back into non-reverse. Where is my English at, brah? Reverse and forward. It would switch it from reverse and forward. The deck is stiff, as you'd expect. It's a carbon fiber deck. I prefer a deck with flex because it just makes it more comfortable. And there was also a short delay in the remote response time. Like, when you let go of the acceleration, it would accelerate for a split second more before the board let up. But other than that, you know, it was alright. Am I sold on hub motors? I might have to try the Raptor 2 first. So, but for now, if hub motors are the future, I'll just stay in the present.